Stop for a moment and stay right here, because this message is not appearing in your life by accident. Angels are gently stepping forward to protect you. They are saying that someone around you is quietly preparing their next move, and when it happens it may shock you because it is not what you expect. This is not meant to create fear but awareness. Heaven never warns without a reason. There has been a shift in energy recently and your intuition has already felt it even if you couldn't explain it. Angels are asking you to listen calmly and stay present because clarity is more powerful than panic. The person you are thinking about has been observing silently. Their words may seem normal but their intentions are changing, and this next action is meant to test your strength, not break it. Angels want you to know that you are already protected and nothing meant to harm you can succeed when you stay aligned. This message is asking you to pause, breathe, and open your heart to guidance. Instead of reacting emotionally, the truth will reveal itself naturally at the right moment, and when it does you will understand why this warning reached you now. Stay with this message because the next few seconds matter. Trust your inner voice, choose awareness over fear, and remember that divine protection surrounds you at all times. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who needs clarity today. And subscribe to this channel to stay connected with uplifting angelic guidance. Remain here and receive peace because you are being watched over and guided safely forward. Stay right here and keep listening, because angels are continuing this message for a reason. They are saying that what unfolds next is not sudden. It has been building quietly for some time, and that is why you were guided to hear this now. You may have felt small signs already, a strange pause in conversations, a shift in behavior, a silence that felt heavier than words. Angels say this was your spirit noticing before your mind understood. The next action from this person is meant to reveal who they truly are, not who they pretend to be. And when it happens you may feel surprised, but you will not be unprepared, because awareness is already being placed in your hands. Angels want you to know that you are not weak for feeling confused. You are human. And even the strongest souls sometimes question what they sense. This message is here to remind you to trust what feels off without jumping to conclusions. Remain calm, remain observant, and do not confront or rush decisions. Divine protection works best when you move with patience and clarity. The angels are adjusting paths behind the scenes, closing doors that would have caused harm and opening quiet exits that lead you toward peace. This is a moment to stay grounded, to listen more than you speak, and to let truth expose itself naturally. You are being guided away from confusion and toward understanding. Stay with this message a little longer because reassurance is being placed into your heart right now. You are safe, you are watched over, and nothing hidden can remain hidden for long. If you feel comforted by this message, share it with someone who may need calm guidance today, and subscribe to this channel to stay connected with messages that bring clarity, protection, and peace. Remain here, breathe deeply, and trust that you are being gently led in the right direction. Stay with this message and do not rush away, because angels are now going deeper and they are asking you to listen with patience. They say the reason this warning feels heavy is because your soul already sensed something before your eyes could see it. There has been a quiet imbalance forming around you, not dramatic, not obvious, but subtle enough to pass unnoticed by others. Angels are saying that this person's next action is not loud. It is calculated, and that is why it could shock you, not because it is aggressive, but because it reveals a side you did not believe existed. This is a moment of truth approaching, and heaven always prepares the heart before the mind understands the lesson. You may have trusted this person more than you should have, or perhaps you gave them access to your thoughts, your plans, your emotions. Angels are not blaming you for that. they are reminding you that your kindness is not a weakness. It is simply sacred and sometimes misunderstood by those who do not carry the same light. This message is not here to create suspicion toward everyone, but to sharpen your awareness toward one specific energy that has been inconsistent. Angels say pay attention to how you feel after interactions. Peace never leaves confusion behind, and genuine intentions do not drain your spirit. The shock you are being protected from is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to free you, because once the truth is revealed, you will finally stop questioning yourself. You will realize that what you felt was real all along. Angels are asking you to remain composed when this unfolds. Silence will be your strength, observation will be your shield. There is no need to explain yourself to someone who already knows what they are doing. Divine justice does not require your confrontation, it works quietly, perfectly timed, and without chaos. The angels are already repositioning you, moving certain conversations away from you, delaying certain outcomes, and shielding your name, your reputation, and your future from unnecessary damage. What feels like a delay in your life right now is actually protection. You are being held back from stepping into something that would have caused confusion later. Angels say trust this pause, because clarity is arriving soon, and when it does, you will not feel fear, you will feel relief, because confusion will finally dissolve. This person's action will expose their intention without you having to accuse or defend. Truth always speaks for itself. Your role is to stay aligned, stay calm, and stay observant. Do not overshare your plans, do not seek validation, and do not doubt your worth. Angels want you to know that nothing meant for your harm can pass through divine permission, and that permission has not been given. You are surrounded by protection that you cannot see but can feel if you slow down and breathe. This message is asking you to stay present for a few more moments, because reassurance is settling into your spirit right now. You are not alone in navigating this. You are not being tested beyond your strength, and you are not about to lose anything meant for you. What leaves was never aligned, and what stays will bring peace. Angels are gently guiding you toward discernment, not fear, wisdom, not anxiety, and confidence, not doubt. Remain here and let this truth ground you. If this message brings clarity to your heart, share it with someone who may be sensing something similar but cannot put it into words, and subscribe to this channel to stay connected with calm, uplifting angelic guidance. Stay with this energy, breathe deeply, and trust that everything unfolding is working in your favor, even if it does not look that way yet, because heaven never warns without also protecting, and you are being protected right now. Stay right here and keep your attention steady, because angels are continuing this message with deeper clarity. They are saying that what you are sensing now is the moment before understanding fully arrives. This phase often feels uncomfortable because the truth is close but not yet visible, and that is exactly when doubt tries to speak the loudest. Angels want you to know that doubt is not intuition. Intuition feels calm even when it delivers serious insight, and right now the calm you feel beneath the confusion is proof that you are being guided correctly. The person connected to this message is not acting out of sudden emotion. Their next action is shaped by insecurity, comparison, fear of losing control. Angels are not asking you to judge them, but to see clearly, because clarity protects without requiring confrontation. There is a difference between kindness and access, and angels say it is time to gently limit access without explanation. You do not owe everyone full visibility into your life, your plans, or your emotions. Privacy is not secrecy, it is wisdom. And wisdom grows stronger when you listen more than you speak. Angels are encouraging you to move slowly in conversations, to pause before responding, and to observe patterns instead of isolated moments. What is coming will not be loud or dramatic, but it will be revealing, a decision, a choice, or a reaction that shows where this person truly stands, and when it happens you may feel a brief moment of surprise, followed by a deep sense of confirmation, because something inside you already knew. Angels say do not react immediately. Stillness will give you power, reactions feed confusion, while calm dissolves it. Remember that your energy sets the tone of every outcome, and right now your energy is being refined, strengthened, and protected. Angels are working quietly around you, placing the right people closer and allowing the wrong ones to distance themselves naturally. You may notice certain connections fading without conflict. This is not loss. This is alignment. Some relationships cannot follow you into the next season of your life, not because you are changing for the worse, but because you are growing into clarity. Angels say trust what is falling away, because what remains will feel lighter, more peaceful, and more genuine. This message is also reminding you that you do not need to expose the truth for it to be real. Truth has a way of surfacing without force, without accusation, and without chaos. Your role is to remain grounded, to keep your integrity intact, and to let time reveal intentions. Angels are shielding you from emotional manipulation, from misunderstandings, and from unnecessary conflict. They are reminding you that silence is not weakness, it is strategic peace. There is a quiet confidence forming within you right now, and that confidence will guide your next steps effortlessly. You are not meant to feel anxious about what is coming, because what is coming cannot harm what is divinely protected. Angels are saying that after this revelation, you will feel a sense of relief, as if a weight has been lifted, because clarity always brings peace, even when it confirms something difficult. Stay with this message a little longer and let it settle into your heart. You are safe, you are guided, and you are not walking into this unaware. Heaven never sends a warning without also sending strength, wisdom, and protection. If this message feels aligned with your spirit, share it with someone who may be navigating a similar moment of uncertainty, and subscribe to this channel to remain connected with calm, supportive angelic guidance. Stay present, breathe slowly, and trust that everything unfolding is aligning you with truth, peace, and divine order. Stay here and keep your heart open, because angels are continuing this message with gentle but powerful guidance. They are saying that this stage you are in is about inner stability, not outer reaction. What matters most right now is how you choose to respond internally, not what you say or do outwardly. Angels remind you that when awareness arrives before events unfold, it is a gift meant to strengthen you, not to burden you. The person connected to this message may soon reveal their intention through a small but meaningful choice, something subtle that others might ignore, but you will notice because your discernment is sharpening. Angels say this is not about proving anyone wrong, it is about protecting your peace and honoring your intuition. You are learning to trust what you feel without needing validation, and this shift is powerful, because once you trust yourself, no one can easily confuse you again. Angels are encouraging you to stay emotionally neutral, not cold, but balanced. Compassion does not require overexposure, and understanding does not require tolerance of behavior that unsettles your spirit. You are allowed to step back without drama, to create distance without guilt, and to choose calm over explanation. Angels say your growth is changing the way others interact with you, and not everyone is comfortable with that. Some people react when they sense they no longer have the same influence, but this reaction is not your responsibility to manage. Your responsibility is to remain aligned with peace, clarity, and self-respect. angels are working quietly to protect your path, redirecting conversations, softening outcomes, and ensuring that whatever is revealed does not disrupt your progress. What you may perceive as uncertainty right now is actually a transition into stronger boundaries, and boundaries are a form of self-love. Angels say you are entering a season where your energy becomes more valuable, and not everyone will have the same access they once did. This is not isolation, it is refinement. You are learning who deserves closeness and who belongs at a respectful distance. When the truth about this person becomes clearer, angels advise you to remain composed. Clarity does not need confrontation to be effective. Sometimes the most powerful response is quiet adjustment, moving differently, sharing less, and choosing your peace consistently. Angels want you to remember that nothing you are meant to keep will be taken from you, and nothing that leaves was meant to stay. Trust that divine timing is managing the details you cannot see. This message is also reminding you that your intuition grows stronger when you slow down, take care of your inner world, and remain present. Rest your mind, avoid overthinking, and allow clarity to arrive naturally. You do not need to search for answers aggressively. What is meant to be revealed will reveal itself. Angels are guiding you toward a calmer, wiser version of yourself. One that responds with grace instead of urgency, with understanding instead of reaction. Stay with this energy for a few more moments and let it ground you. You are protected, you are supported, and you are not being led into confusion, you are being led out of it. If this message resonates with your heart, share it with someone who may need reassurance today, and subscribe to this channel to stay connected with uplifting, peaceful angelic guidance. Remain here, breathe deeply, and trust that everything unfolding is gently aligning you with clarity, peace, and inner strength. Stay present and continue listening, because angels are now guiding this message into a deeper place of understanding. They want you to recognize how far you have already come. There was a time when uncertainty would have shaken you, when mixed signals would have pulled you into overthinking, but now something within you is steadier, calmer, and more aware, angels say. This steadiness is not accidental, it is the result of growth, reflection, and quiet strength forming inside you. The situation unfolding around this person is not meant to trap you in confusion, it is meant to confirm your progress. You are no longer here to react emotionally or explain yourself endlessly. You are here to observe, choose wisely, and move forward with clarity. Angels are reminding you that you do not need to rush conclusions. Patience will reveal more than pressure ever could. The next action you witness will speak louder than words, and when it does, you will feel a sense of understanding rather than shock, because your intuition has been preparing you gently. This preparation is protection, not tension. Angels say allow yourself to trust the calm knowing inside you. It is guiding you correctly. There is no need to confront, correct, or convince anyone of your truth. Truth stands on its own without defense. Your energy right now is meant to stay centered, balanced, and focused on your own path, not diverted by external behavior. Angels are working to ensure that whatever unfolds does not disrupt your direction. You may notice that your priorities are shifting. Things that once felt urgent now feel less important, and peace feels more valuable than being right. This is wisdom settling in. Angels say you are learning to choose alignment over attachment, and this choice will protect your future in ways you cannot yet see. Remember that you are not responsible for how others handle their insecurities, reactions, or choices. You are responsible for honoring your inner guidance. Angels encourage you to keep your intentions pure, your words thoughtful, and your actions measured. This combination creates stability even in uncertain moments. As clarity continues to unfold, you may feel a natural desire to step back and reassess certain connections. This is not avoidance, it is awareness, and awareness leads to healthier outcomes. Angels are also reminding you to take care of your inner world during this time, rest when you need to, create quiet moments for reflection, and do not allow external noise to pull you away from your center. When you are grounded, nothing can easily disturb your peace. This message is here to reassure you that you are not alone in navigating this. Divine support surrounds you, guiding your steps gently and steadily. What is meant for you will remain aligned, and what is not will naturally fall away without force. Stay with this message for a little longer and let it reinforce your confidence. You are moving forward with clarity, grace, and strength. If this message brings reassurance to your heart, share it with someone who may benefit from calm guidance today, and subscribe to this channel to stay connected with peaceful, uplifting angelic messages. Remain present, breathe slowly, and trust that everything unfolding is guiding you toward balance, understanding, and lasting peace. Stay with this message and allow it to settle deeply, because angels are now bringing this guidance toward completion with reassurance and strength. They want you to understand that everything you have been sensing, everything you have been feeling quietly, has been leading you toward self-trust. This situation was never meant to create fear or instability. It was meant to awaken discernment, and discernment is one of your greatest protections. Angels say you are now standing at a point where clarity feels more natural than confusion, and peace feels more valuable than answers. This is growth, and it is happening because you chose awareness instead of reaction. The person connected to this message will no longer hold the same influence over your emotions or decisions, not because you pushed them away, but because you outgrew the uncertainty they carried. Angels are reminding you that when you stop feeding doubt with attention, it loses its power. Your calm presence is already shifting the situation without effort, without confrontation, and without chaos. What unfolds next will not disturb your path, it will confirm your strength. You may look back and realize that this warning arrived at the exact moment you were ready to receive it, not earlier, not later, but when your heart was strong enough to remain steady. Angels say this is how divine timing works. It prepares you inwardly before anything changes outwardly. You are not meant to carry resentment or suspicion. Forward, release the need to label anyone as good or bad. Instead, carry clarity, because clarity keeps your energy clean and your future light. Angels want you to know that after this phase, your connections will feel simpler, conversations will feel lighter, and your inner world will feel more peaceful. This is because alignment attracts what matches it. As you continue moving forward with calm confidence, the right people will meet you where you are, and the wrong ones will naturally drift away without struggle. This is not loss. This is harmony restoring itself. Angels are encouraging you to close this chapter with gratitude, gratitude for the lesson, gratitude for the awareness, and gratitude for the protection that surrounded you even when you did not see it clearly. Remember that your intuition is now stronger than ever. Trust it, honor it, and allow it to guide your choices gently. There is nothing ahead of you that requires fear, urgency, or doubt. Everything ahead is asking for presence, patience, and trust. Angels say you are entering a calmer season, one where peace becomes your default and clarity becomes your compass. Stay with this truth for a few more moments and let it anchor you. You are safe, you are guided, and you are supported every step of the way. If this message feels aligned with your heart, share it with someone who may need calm reassurance today, and subscribe to this channel to remain connected with gentle, uplifting angelic guidance. Remain here, breathe deeply, and trust that what lies ahead is unfolding exactly as it should, in balance, protection, and peace. Stay here a little longer and allow this final wave of guidance to move through you, because angels are now sealing this message with calm certainty. They are saying that the awareness you carry now will stay with you long after this moment. Not as worry, but as wisdom. You are no longer the person who ignores inner signals or explains away discomfort. You are someone who listens, pauses, and chooses peace with confidence. Angels want you to understand that this entire experience was never about another person's behavior alone. It was about strengthening your connection with your own intuition, and that connection is now unshakable. Whatever unfolds next in your life will meet a version of you that is grounded, discerning, and emotionally steady. This is a powerful place to stand. Angels say you are entering a season where your energy speaks before your words do, where your presence sets boundaries without effort, and where your silence carries clarity instead of confusion. You will notice that situations resolve themselves more easily now, because you are no longer forcing outcomes or chasing explanations. You trust timing, you trust yourself, and you trust that what is meant to be revealed will surface naturally. Angels are reminding you that peace is not passive, it is an active choice you make every time you honor your inner knowing, and that choice is now shaping your future. You may find that people respond to you differently, with more respect, more honesty, or more distance, all of which are signs that alignment is working. Angels say allow these changes without resistance, because resistance belongs to old patterns. And you are stepping into a new rhythm of calm strength. This message is also a reminder that you are protected not just from harm, but from unnecessary emotional exhaustion. You no longer need to carry what is not yours, fix what you did not break, or explain what should be understood through actions. Angels are gently lifting that weight from you now. As this chapter settles, you will feel lighter, clearer, and more confident in your decisions. There is nothing ahead that requires urgency, fear, or overthinking. What lies ahead asks only for presence, honesty with yourself, and trust in divine order. Angels say you are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn, and moving toward exactly what is meant for you. Stay with this calm for a few more moments and let it anchor into your heart. You are supported, you are guided, and you are walking forward with wisdom. If this message brought peace to your spirit, share it with someone who may need reassurance today, and subscribe to this channel to stay connected with gentle, uplifting angelic guidance. Remain here, breathe slowly, and trust that everything unfolding from this point forward is aligning you with clarity, balance, and lasting peace.